Hello and welcome back to part 2 of Rugby 20 Ultimate Team. Obviously this game isn't actually real, but I've gone ahead and designed FIFA version of Rugby Ultimate Team cards. So today we're going to go ahead and look at our part 2 edition. Before we get into today's video, please make sure you go ahead and leave a like on this video to show your support. Please as well make sure you go and comment and let me know your opinion at the end of the video. And also please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already to be up to date with all our videos as well. And please click ahead the notification button so you're notified whenever we upload. And lastly, please go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be looking at 6 different sets of pictures what I've done. And it's going to be basically England will have 3 cards, Wales will have 3 cards, Scotland will have 3 cards, Ireland will have 3 cards, and then every other nation will have 1 card each. I've done this mainly because of the nations I've just said they're having 3 cards. That's where most of my fans are from, so that's why I picked these nations. And then obviously all of you guys are from the rest of around the world, so I've done 1 card per nation. Okay, so first up we have England, and as you can see here, Farrell is rated 91, Daly is rated 92, and Ford then is rated 86. As you can see, my ratings here are all done by me. So with Farrell, I've done 93 kicking because, to be honest, he is one of the best kickers in the world. His accuracy is 88. I was thinking maybe putting him to 90. I wasn't too sure. So you guys let me know in the comments, should I change his accuracy? 84 pace then, he's not the fastest of players, but he can run. Tackling 87 because he does get one-on-one tackles quite good if it's an evenly matched opposition. Scrummaging and lineouts he's obviously not going to be any good with. Daly then is 84 kicking, not as good as Farrell. His accuracy is 65, but Daly can kick quite long, so that's why I put him to 84 kicking. His pace is 93 because he's a hell of a lot faster than Farrell. 84 tackling. And then obviously the other ones we can ignore. And then George Ford then 93 kicking, evenly matched with Farrell. Accuracy isn't as good as Farrell. He's slower, which is 81. Still good though. 89 tackling. He's the best tackler, I would say. Maybe that's a 50-50 opinion though with you guys. 59 scrummaging and 65 line out. So out of all these cards then, Farrell is the better player. Although Daly slightly edges it over him with the higher rating. Okay, so next up then we have Wales. Now Wales' art is done a little bit differently because I wanted to spice it up a bit, but then I realised it's going to take way too much effort, so I decided to stop doing the art so much after this and made normal cards. So this is the last of the arty ones. But Anscombe here, as you can see, he's rated 87, Liam Williams is 90. A lot of you guys wanted me to up Liam Williams' rating, so I did. And George North is 89, as you can see here. Liam Williams is 85 kicking because he can kick. He used to kick for the Scarlets quite a bit. His accuracy is 79. He's not an amazing accurate kicker. His pace is 90 because he is lethal when he can run. Tackling is 90 as well because one-on-one he is quite good. Anscombe is 90 kicking because he's proved that in the Six Nations he's played quite well. In the 2015 Rugby World Cup as well he did quite well. His accuracy then is 93, as you can see. His pace is a bit slower and his tackling is 90. North then, his kicking isn't going to be very good, as you can see. His pace is 83, or 85 sorry. His tackling is 90 because he is a very good tackler, and the rest of it we're just going to ignore because they don't actually play a part in those positions. So yeah, the best player for Wales out of these 3 cards then, as you can see, is Liam Williams because he's a standout player playing in the Premiership as well. He is playing very, very well. So next up then we have Scotland's cards. As you can see, the art has completely changed now. I just couldn't be putting that amount of effort and time into the rest of them because I was going to make so many cards. So forgive me if your one hasn't got fancy art. I just couldn't keep doing it. So as you can see, Hogg then, everybody wanted Stuart Hogg to be up, so I did. I upped him to 90. I think he was originally 88. As you can see then, Johnny Gray is 84. Nothing there changed. And Laidlaw, people wanted me to up him as well, so I put him to 82. So as you can see, Stuart Hogg is 88 kicking, 81 accuracy, because Stuart Hogg can kick, but he's not the most accurate of players. His pace is 90, because in an open play he is lethal, and his tackling is 80. Johnny Gray then, his kicking is obviously going to be poor, so is his accuracy. His pace, he's not the fastest of players, but his tackling is great. He's 85 tackling, 86 scrummaging, and 80 in the lineouts. So overall, quite a decent player for Scotland. And then Greg Laidlaw then, he would have been higher back in his form days. Obviously now he's aging a bit, but still a really good player. As you can see here, everybody wanted me to up his stats, so I put 88 kicking, which he was before, 80 accuracy. Everybody wanted me to change that to that. His pace is 80, because a lot of you guys thought he was quite fast, so I thought I'd up that. He's 71 tackling. He's 50 in the scrum and 50 in the lineouts, obviously because he doesn't play in those positions. As I said, if Laidlaw was playing, if we went back and did this video about 5 years ago, Laidlaw probably would have been near the 90 sort of zone, whereas now, because of the aging a bit, he's not Scotland's best player. And out of these 3 cards, as you can see, Stuart Hogg is the better player for Scotland, but it doesn't really take a genius to work that out. He is an amazing player. So next up then we have Ireland. And a lot of you guys wanted me to up Conor Murray's rating, so I did. I put him up to 90. One of the comments also said, I can't remember your name, I'm really sorry, but one of the comments said he is easily one of the best scrum halves in the world, so I went and put him to 90. So as you can see, Sexton's 91, and Guy Ringrose is an up-and-coming star, so I put him to 85. In future, he probably will rise. So Conor Murray is 82 kicking, because he can kick, he kicks for Munster. He's 81 accuracy, 83 pace, 78 tackling, 58 scrummaging, and 59 lineouts. With the scrummaging one as well, it's people involved in the scrum, not the scrum half. So Sexton then is 90 kicking, 90 accuracy, 82 pace, and 78 tackling. And Guy Ringrose is 72 kicking, 70 accuracy, 89 pace, because he is very, very fast, as we've seen him play for Ireland, 86 tackling, and then we'll ignore the last 2, because he's out of position. So yeah, I mean, common sense, Sexton is always going to be number 1 for Ireland. Conor Murray not too far behind him. But yeah, it's quite interesting seeing them lined up against each other as well. But to have them in a team, it would be a great partnership. So next up then we have, well, we're going out of our free card section now. So we've got 1 for 1 each nation. So Etzebeth we have for South Africa, who's rated 88. We've got Kieran Reid, who's 92, rated for the All Blacks. A lot of you guys felt I should have upped him as well, because he was originally 89, so I put him up to 92, so he's now officially one of the world's best in this fake Ultimate Team series. We also have Coleman then for Australia. So Etzebeth is 63 kicking and 60 accuracy, because obviously he's not a kicker, so he's not going to be higher than that. 69 pace, because he's not the fastest of players. 90 tackling, because he is lethal, you do not want to be on the wrong side of him. 87 scrummaging and 87 lineouts. Kieran Reid then, we'll ignore the first 3 because it's obvious he's going to be a lower rating off of that. He's 90 tackling, because you don't want to be running into him. 87 scrummaging and 88 lineouts. And then Coleman then is 65 kicking, 60 accuracy, 68 pace, 80 tackling, 78 scrummaging and 77 lineouts. He's basically an average player, but he's one of the higher average players for Australia, so I thought that was quite a good one. I also kind of like, without being offensive, I kind of struggled to find a player not in his 30s for Australia. I wanted somebody to be maybe late 20s, something like that to pick, and yeah, I mean, I haven't really been following Southern Hemisphere rugby for, well, not much anyway, so yeah, again, it's not supposed to sound offensive, I'm just saying in general, because a lot of the players I couldn't really seem to find were like outstanding stats, if that makes sense. Again, I don't mean to sound offensive, guys. I'm sorry to any Australian fans. So next up then we have 3 more players, and then that's going to be the end of part 2 of this series. We will have more nations on the way, so please stay tuned. So we have Uruguay, which is Levas, or Levas, I believe. He's a purple card, because I thought purple cards could be underrated players. Then we have Gorgodza then for Georgia, and Thomas Appleton for Portugal. So Levas, as you can see, 71 kicking, 67 accuracy, 72 pace, 71 tackling, and then the rest we can ignore. And then Gorgodza, 62, we'll just ignore the first 3. So 83 tackling is his standout result, because he is a monster when it comes to tackling and turning over the ball. 77 scrummaging and 74 lineouts. And then Appleton then is a silver card, because he's rated between 60 and late 70s. So he's 54 kicking, 48 accuracy, 72 pace, 61 tackling, 42 and 48. So he's an average player. He's one of Portugal's better players, because some of Portugal players probably will be rated in the maybe 50s along that. So he's an average player but rated higher for Portugal. And Levas I'm actually quite a fan of. I've done a video of that. Whether it's up or not yet, I don't know. You will have seen it, guys. It all really depends on when I release this video I'm making right now. But yeah, I mean, if you've seen the highlights reel I created, he's a very, very underrated player because the skills he can do. It's just a shame that he's only just started playing in form and now he's 30. So again, if he had been 25 and started playing like that, he would have been outstanding and probably signed for a top club. Okay guys, so without further ado, that's going to be the end of today's video. Please make sure you go ahead and leave a like if you've enjoyed, and also comment as well. Let me know who would you want to see in a rugby team and what card would you like to see the most. I'm thinking once this Ultimate Team series is finished, I might put together some of you guys' favourite players and we can make a rugby channel team as a final video. How cool would that be? So you guys let me know in the comments, who do you want to see for our rugby channel fullback? We're going to start with the fullback first. So let me know in the comments, or if you don't want to pick the fullback and you want to pick your whole team, go ahead and again put it in the comments, and eventually then we'll go ahead and make our own fan team. So I think that would be quite cool. As well, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week, guaranteed. And yeah, we're growing really well as a community now. We've hit over 300 subscribers, and yeah, it's just so great to see how well this community is growing. And you guys love all the videos as well, so that makes me happy. So as well, if you haven't already, please go ahead and click the notification button so you can basically get notified whenever we upload then, because it is random days. It's mainly a Wednesday and a Friday, but again, we have 3 videos sometimes where we upload randomly, and sometimes we have 4, so notification button is your best option, so when you know when we upload. So yeah, that's going to be the end of today's video. Like the video, comment, subscribe, click the notification button. I've been Andrew, and I will see you in another upload. Peace out, guys.